So what I've got here is a Australian delivered 200 series Landcruiser. It's got the diesel twin turbo V8 motor in it, and I've got a bit of a major problem at the moment. I've got water getting into the cabin of the car. I've pulled off the trim, which all just clips in, pulled back the carpet. There's also a plastic connector here for your rear part of your aircon. I've pulled that out, and I'm just going to try and investigate where this water's coming from. Alright, so I've just taken the car for a run for about 10 minutes with the aircon at full blast, just to make sure, for one, that this water leak's not coming through from just rain getting in through my roof rack or anything like that. And what you can see here is I'm getting water coming out of my vent here. It's cooling up on the floor, so that's basically confirming that my issue's an air conditioning problem. Now, in every car with aircon, you've got what's called an evaporator. It's mounted up in behind the dash, and it's what gives you your cold air, but a byproduct of air conditioning is water. Normally there's some sort of receptacle underneath the evaporator that will channel the water out of the car, but clearly that's blocked. So I'm going to have to now try and find out where the hose is, or the pipe is that normally would vent this water out of the car, because clearly it's blocked. Alright, so after a bit of research, I've discovered the drain for the aircon is above your gearbox. You'll see it there. It's that little black box there. I'm going to see if it comes out from the top, because you can't really access it from underneath because the gearbox blocking it. So looking from underneath, it's really hard to see. You can just see a black thing on the top of the firewall above the gearbox. I'm going to try and use just a bit of coat hanger to try and clear it from underneath. Otherwise I might have to try and get a compressor with a long hose on it to try and stick up in there. Alright, so I just used a long piece of wire to try and clear that water outlet, and here's I've had no success. Still got water gathering up in there, and I can see the droplets. So I think my only option now is I've got this air tool. I'm going to see if I can get an extension, a bit of plastic hose or copper pipe to extend that, so I can try and put some forced air up that drain to clear it. So this has proven to be the solution to my problem. Just a standard air tool here, bit of rubber hose and some hard wire, so I could get up underneath the car and get it up to that drain hole. It took me about 20 minutes. I found it was the easiest to approach it from the driver's side on my car, so the right hand side on an Australian car. Just had a little bit more access. When you do get the hose up there, I just sort of got up in the position, I kept pulling the trigger until finally I had this massive surge of water. So what I did, I ran the aircon for about 5 minutes before I did this, so that I knew that there'd be a build-up of water in the evaporator. So when it finally cleared the blockage, all the water in that came out. So it's obviously not the best solution, because they're still going to have rubbish up there in the evaporator, but it's going to stop my issues for now. So I'm going to leave the comment section open, so if you have a better solution or what you've done to resolve this, feel free to post below.